The activity consisted mostly on managing the humanitarian crisis. It was about setting up the camp and planning out how we would set this up.
So essentially we made a camp. So we have a tent and then we have bathroom stations, water, like irrigation, these basic things. And we also learned about it. We had a presentation this morning and we're about to talk to another member of the UNHCR today.
At a university, bachelor students in international relations and in economics, they need to understand global challenges. One of them is migration, and part of those who migrate are not anymore under the protection of their country of origin. Students, they need to understand this reality, the numbers, the origins, and the causes. That's why we are organizing this refugee camp simulation.
This simulation has been very helpful for understanding different aspects of my degree that aren't just purely focused on the financial aspect, although it is very related since this whole simulation was about managing resources, and that's the entirety of economics.
It's very important to take into account the dignity of the people because many of the refugees that come into the camps are people that have formations, they've worked, they have jobs, and it's important for them to feel useful and feel that they can apport something to the team.
So we understood how NGOs work, and that can also help us in the future to engage in NGOs in real life. And I know this is a simulation, but sometimes, I don't know, we can end up being in an NGO.
Doing these kinds of projects really helps me to put myself into the mindset of the people that are working there and gain a general knowledge of what that job would entail.
I think that this activity was able to bring just the group itself together because we were able to communicate, and we learned that communication is very key, especially expressing your ideas, because we all had different views. Something that we did, for example, was share that what we think would make us feel more at home, especially if we were a refugee.
And now at the end we have received a speech by a speaker from UNHCR, which has been very helpful to see how they are actively trying to integrate refugees into other countries.
We are raising awareness within IE about the situation of displaced refugees, asylum seekers in the world, and we're working on a commitment by EA for the Global Refugee Forum, in which we hope that the education be a very strong pillar for refugees in the world.